In a race year, when surveys appear voters don't favor of either President Joe Biden or previous President Donald Trump, third-party and free alternatives are pulling in. Take note from a few. I do think that these conditions with two candidates who are not well-liked running, that you simply do have a greater opportunity for there to be a better third-party vote share this time around, said Jeffrey Skilly, a senior decisions investigator at 538. Third parties have played a noteworthy part in a few past races, counting in 2016, when then-Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton misplaced key swing states by less votes than third-party candidates gotten, and in 1992 with autonomous Ross Perot. This year, a few candidates, like Cornel West, are running to Biden's cleared out, contending he isn't as dynamic as the base law-based voter. Democrat-turned-independent Robert F. Kennedy, Jr., on the other hand, is running on an anti-establishment stage that's more troublesome to peg on the ideological range, one that incorporates a vociferous thrust to handle climate alter, whereas two advancing trick hypotheses around COVID-19 and skepticism of antibodies that might resound with hardliners on the distant right and distant cleared out. I feel that the majority rule parties truly moved absent from speaking to any values that I have, said Oliver Champagne, who referenced Biden's taking care of Israel's war against Hamas in Gaza, and famous that West talks more approximately the require for peace and treatment of Palestinians. Both candidates have had their chance. They've had their 4 years in the White House, and I haven't seen a contrast that I would like to see, included Maddie Garvia. I'm exceptionally beyond any doubt that Kennedy will give extraordinary comes about for each American. Approaching over the decision is additionally no labels, an exterior bunch that's considering running a solidarity ticket of Republican and a Democrat, in spite of the fact that it's still vague accurately who they need to group up for a presidential run. They've set a due date of Friday to form their choice. The gather is keeping money on wide sufficient dissatisfaction with a likely Biden-Trump rematch to open a path for it to dispatch its possessed ticket, with early surveying and interviews recommending that dissatisfaction may come to a bubble among parts of the voters. I need to see us have some person that is willing to work with the other side, pick up regard, appear regard, collaborate, illuminate, bring us together, not be tossing mud pies at each other, said Louise Brief. Biden and Trump are tossing salvos, they're not saying what they stand for. In the end, it's amazingly impossible that any third-party candidate will win the presidential election this year, given how numerous voters regularly select Democrats or Republicans, and calculated challenges like title acknowledgement and vote get-to, specialists say. But on the off chance that a candidate closes up pulling sufficient votes in key states from either Biden or Trump, they might serve as a decider for the whole nation.